Hi guys, in today's video I want to show you my 4 aha moments regarding Text Plus. So without further ado, let's begin. If I grab a Text Plus title, we got a custom title. Let's grab also some kind of background. So from generators I will take a solid color. I will change it to maybe to this color. First aha moment that I had when I started to explore the Text Plus, that in the inspector you got a shading tab which include 8 elements that works as layers. Element number 1 is on top, element 8 is on bottom. So let's say in the text tab I will customize a bit my text. Let's make it bigger and let's add tracking to it. Now if you jump to shading tab, what you can basically do is activate another layers and modify them as well. So for instance, I can enable second element, which is an outline. Of course, you can change it to whatever you want. Let's leave it as outline, and maybe I'll change the color to black. You can go farther, you can enable a third element, which is some kind of shadow. You can modify the strength of it and basically, and all the other options that you got here. Going further with that, using only shading elements, you can change this text so it looks as if done in 3D. So first off, let's go back to element number 2, which is our outline. I'll make it a bit thicker. I can go to position and I'll move it to the right and maybe a bit down. So as you see, it looks a bit 3D now. You can go to size and decrease the Y. Let me correct the offset. Yeah, so let's say this is before and this is after. It looks much more 3D. You can even change the drop shadow. So in element number 3, go to shear and let's move it like that. Okay, you can rotate it. Let's correct the position. And we've got a 3D looking title. You can make the second element thicker if you want. This is before our default title, and this is after a 3D looking title using only Text Plus and shading tabs. Another thing that was a big aha to me was that if you right click on this text box, choose something that's called character level styling. Once clicked, go to Fusion page, so click this icon, and in the modifiers tab you can basically select the part of the title, couple of letters, whatever you want, and customize it. Let's make it bigger, let's change the color, maybe tracking. You can go to transform and push it like that. As before, if you right click and choose follower, and again switch to Fusion page, what you can do in modifiers tab, you can animate the text whatever you like. You can apply it to all characters or characters range. You can switch the order from automatic to whichever you like, and you can switch the delay type between each character, first and last character, or none. Let's leave it each character and let's introduce half of the second of delay. And now what you can do is, let me go to the first frame, so click this button. As you see, we are in the first frame, and let's for instance go to transform and let's try the rotations. So I'll create a keyframe for X rotation and let's go 15 frames further, so plus 15, and let's set the rotation to something like that, so it looks as if the text is lying down, so that would be 90 degree. And if I play it now, this is going letter by letter. Let me go back to timing and make a bigger delay between each character, and this is how it looks. So you can animate your text like this. You can use transform tab, you can use shading tab as well, and all the elements. The only limit is your imagination, what you can really do with this text. Okay guys, so that will be it for today. Hope you've learned something. Thanks for watching, cheers, and see you in the next one.